So we just caught this red. It's super huge. Check out all the scars.
That is insane.
This fish is so big, it's broke off a whole bunch of other people downriver before it got here. There's a hook mark. There's an actual hook. There's another hook mark. This thing is ginormous for a sockeye. All right, we're gonna get the hook out and we'll show it to you. One of the biggest ones I've seen in a long time.
I'm gonna get the side that's not. Oh, he still has his jaws. He's gonna bite me.
Look at that fish. Back up over there. So get you in the sun. Turn towards the sun. Nice. Look at that fish. So the big males get these hooks on their noses. When they come upriver, they start developing that hook on their nose. But this is a nice sized red, or sockeye salmon as they're called. All right, we're gonna bleed that, get it in the box and go get another one. All right, here we go. Jill's got another one on. All right. Jill's got the lucky lure today. Just stay over there. Hold it, like angle your rod to the left. Oh, here's one on here too. Doubled up.
Alright. Wear it out.
Lift up, slow and easy. Just lift up and angle that way. There you go. Come on, Jill, you're letting this thing work you over. Here, lift up, and then reel down. Lift up, reel down.
It wasn't on.
Lift up. One more time really quick. There you go. Nice work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Sweet. Another fish on the lucky lure. All right, another sockeye salmon for Jill. So far she's got 2, we all got 0. Not too bad. Again, remember last episode, these fish were nice and silver. And now, the longer they're in the river, the more red, pink, purple they turn. Back and head's getting more green. This thing will be fire engine red in about 3 more weeks. And again, you can see big old male, the snout. That's actually where we just hooked him. But yeah, good fish. We're gonna brain it, bleed it, get it in the box. What are you doing?
He's not turned off, he just bit me.
Oh, he didn't bite you.
Natalie saw it.
It's a love kiss. All right.
It was a love kiss.
We're gonna brain it, bleed it, get it in the box. We'll be right back. Well, that's a good way to start. Welcome back to another episode of Sandbar Safaris. Here we are, trolling on the world famous Kenai River again for sockeye salmon. And again, we got 2 fish on, brained, bleeded, brained, bleeded, brained, bled in the box before you really get the cameras out and get going. So we're out here with Jill, Natalie, Chris, and Kelsey, the sled dog. She even gets up so she can pose for the camera. Should be a good day. The weather's amazing. Should have another fish on here in about a minute, 2 minutes tops. My turn finally. Got a fish on.
I should probably keep the camera on him.
Set your rod down.
Well, I'm trying to. No, I was gonna have Natalie hold it when she could.
Come on, I just thought with your back
Ready?
it would be.
Who's got the net ready?
Thank you, Chris. Don't mix those up. Woo! That's a good one.
Look at the purple on that one. I love it.
Yeah, that one's
Just
still.
rest it on there.
Beauty. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So these sockeye salmon are born here in the river. They go out to sea for a couple years and then they come back up in the river. They swim upriver to spawn and then to die. And that's the end of their life cycle. And as they come in the river, they start to turn color. Sometimes they turn purple, just like this one.
He's pretty.
It's like my favorite color of salmon. But so far, this year, there's been about 300,000 of these fish come up this river. So you can imagine when all these fish die and you have all that biomass in the river, it makes trout fishing amazing, which is what we're gonna do here a little later in the year. But anyway, it's a nice fish. You get it bled, and you get it in the box. So we're all reeling up to go over to the shore for a potty break for Kelsey the sled dog. And Jill goes ahead and hooks another fish. She's caught an unfair amount of fish today.
I agree.
Lift and then reel down. Lift, reel down. There you go. Now steer it towards the net. Steer it towards the net. That's a really silver one. That one just came in the river recently. All right, check this one out. So this is what they look like when they first come in the river. That's a shiny one.
He's pretty.
Getting a little bit of that pickle tinge, but not much.
That was weird. You know, like, are we tied up together? I'm like, I don't know, did you feel some pressure? Because all of a sudden I felt something. I think I got a fish on.
Nice, thanks, fish. Come on, show it who's boss.
Apparently he's boss. And that will be the fillet table.
Look at that. That's a nice silver one. Hang on to it. Don't let go. Don't let go.
Alright, hold it up. Let's get a photo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good fish. Good fish. So we just had a little bit of a cluster dealing with that fish that Jill got. Got all excited. Forgot that I didn't pull the bucket in. That bucket right there we got to use to slow our troll. When we're doing this, you want to be going as slow as you can possibly be going and still be moving. So use the bucket, slow our troll down a little bit. And you don't want to forget about it when you put your boat in gear. So now we're here on shore, giving the dog a little break. We're gonna get back at it here in a few minutes. See you then. All right. Pretty much just got back in the water.
Nope.
Chris had one,
No, dude.
Oh no.
but he lost it.
But I like it. This lure's
And
hot
Mike
now.
didn't
That's
even
what I-
reel in his line again.
That's the first fish.
That's right. I'm still fishing.
So yeah, that works, Chris. See?
Yeah.
You just had stank on that other one.
No, that one had that.
He had what?
Stank on that other
Is that an
one.
official term?
Yes, he had stank on that other one.
Stank.
Yes, thank you, 17 burritos.
17 burritos here did a good job.
Can't go hungry. I'm also catching all the fish, so.
Yeah. All right, Chris has one on for real this time.
Yeah, now this one's good.
You might have me.
Yeah, he went straight across.
I'm just gonna follow you, Chris. Keep reeling, keep reeling. He jumped over my line.
Nice.
One on the
Got
board for
that
Chris and
stupid
Natalie.
bull one. All right, just rest it on the boat. Cute. So I feel like you're gonna drop it. Just try to drop it right back in the net.
Awesome, man.
That one's got a little bit more color on it than the other one's got, but it's still good to eat.
Well, here, look at it.
Nice.
It's a pretty one.
Yeah, a little bit more color.
What are we gonna name that new one? What color is it?
Hot pink.
Hot pink and orange.
Hot pink and orange. We should call it
Marge Simpson.
Marge Simpson. That's it. Marge Simpson it is then.
Let's see if Margie can.
There's our afternoon breeze. No, not yet.
Who's the only one that hasn't caught one yet?
Natalie and Mike.
I've caught one.
Oh, Natalie.
Natalie hasn't caught one. Chris has one. Jill has 13.
No!
Just kidding.
Six is my limit. 6.
Jill has 6.
No, I don't. I have 4. 3.
Yeah, she has 4. So the limit for these starts out at 3 apiece until they get their escapement goal. And then they normally change the limit to 6 this time of year. So right now we're allowed 6 fish apiece. Although we don't normally ever keep 6 fish apiece. It's because we like eating it fresh. So I think we're gonna get a few more in the box. It's already starting to show signs of not closing all the way. So as soon as that fish box doesn't close all the way, we will probably be done for the day. But check this out. Couldn't ask for a better one. Fish on right over there. All these boats, and there's still plenty of fish to be had by all. So we're gonna get us some. I'll show you the next one. Guess what? Jill's got another fish on.
Hey, Mike. You have my reel.
No, I don't. Mine's left-handed. You got that fish in yet?
Big one. Who has a net?
Ooh, that is a good one.
Who has a net? That's a good one. Just let me get it back over on the side. The reel just came off.
This is the kind of fishing we like to do around here. It's called total goat rope. Go the reel.
Thank God I caught it.
There you go. Still deep. There you go. Alright, just let it rest on the edge of the boat. Just line out. Perfect. Oh, beauty.
Look at that, yeah.
Keep that one.
Nice.
Nice fish.
she's pretty.
Look how, keep holding it. So see how this one doesn't have the hook on the nose? That's a female. And it is a bright, fresh one. Here, turn around and get the sun on the other side. Again, look how silvery and bright, purple, beautiful fish. That one's gonna eat good. All right, we're gonna get that one bled and get it in the box. The wind's picking up a little bit, so we're gonna evaluate and maybe we'll be done for the day. We'll see. Yay, Natalie's got a fish on.
Finally.
Here's in.
No.
Oh, keep reeling though.
No, it's like I saw it.
It did. Well, daggum.
Yeah.
Jill swore them rubber hooks work better than that too.
Rubber hook?
Yeah, they're fish friendly, environmentally safe rubber hooks.
Why am I catching grass? People.
All right, Natalie's got another one. Hopefully we can keep this one stuck. Oh.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
That's two.
Okay. Don't put that one back in the water until I change the hook. Good guy might have done that the first time. Okay, I'm gonna change the hook on that one. We're gonna try and get her another one.
Over the board.
All right, Chris has got one on here.
Right at the boat this time.
Right at the boat. We need a netter. We need a netter.
Natalie's closer. Come on, Kelsey, out of the way. Over here with me. Woo, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, another big hen. Another big hen. All right.
I'll tell you that much.
Nice, check it out. Another big bright hen. Look at that sore right there. These fish got to navigate commercial nets. They got to navigate natural predators. They got to navigate seals that are in the mouth of the river. And then they got to navigate people fishing for them on the bank. If they make it past all that, they get to come up here to the lake and end up at our fish box. So we're gonna get that one bled, get it in the box. Nice fish. All right, folks, check it out. Started doing this a couple years ago too. I got this insulated kill bag. I put ice in there. And man, ever since I've been using this thing, keeps your fish cold, keeps them fresh, way better than just throwing them in the box. They're so much easier to fillet when they've been on ice too, so world of difference. Anyway, we're gonna get those out and get them filleted up. All right, filleting these fish, it's like filleting any other fish. See me do it 100 times. Cut right behind the gills, down to the spine, turn your knife. Run the tip of your knife along the backbone, get past the dorsal fin, push it all the way through, peel it off. Get down to the belly, cut the belly off. There you go. Nice slab of salmon. All right, we're gonna finish this up. See you back in the kitchen. We got a special treat this time. The salmon stock we made in the last episode. We're gonna make some salmon chowder with that, and I think it's gonna be delicious. So, all right, today we're gonna be making salmon chowder. Jill's got an awesome recipe for that, so she's gonna be cooking. I'm gonna be following along with the camera, except I get the fun duty of skinning and pulling the bones out of our 2 sockeye salmon fillets that we just recently got out of the Kenai River. So follow along, we're gonna show you how to make it. We're also gonna be using some of that salmon stock we made in the last video that hopefully you watched. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. So we're gonna get started. So you want to, the way I like to skin salmon is you got to pull your cutting board to the edge of your counter. Put your fingernails right there on that end piece of skin. Salmon skin is, it's not soft, but it's not as scaly as a lot of saltwater fish either. So it does pretty good to just run your knife. Try to keep even, flat pressure on your knife. And generally you can run it all the way to the end. And when you come out the other side, look at that, skin free. Not much of a bloodline. This brown stuff you see here is actually some of the fish's fat. And when the fish is fresh, before you freeze it, it actually adds quite a bit of good flavor to your fish. But when you freeze your fish, that's the part that starts making it taste fishy, usually. So just take the skin, throw it in the garbage. Once you get the skin off, special salmon bone plucker tweezers here. You just feel the bones, grab hold of them, pull them out. Yeah, that's simple. I'm not sponsored by Shun, but these are made by Shun knives. They work amazing. For some reason they work better than regular household tweezers. They really grip the bones good. Don't gotta try too hard. Don't tear up a lot of meat. And they're nice and wide. Sometimes you can get 2 bones at once, like that. That's it. So we'll do this other fillet. And then Miss Jill can take over and show you how to do the rest. So we got 2 diced russet potatoes with the skin on. Now what are we doing?
Dicing a whole sweet onion.
All right. And then we're going to move on to the jalapeno, celery, green onions, and some garlic. All right, we got celery, jalapeno. Now we're working on the green onions. And you cut them down to about right there, and then throw the rest away, or use them in another recipe. Then we got our minced garlic. Over here, we're working on some diced up bacon. What are you doing now?
Putting in the diced bacon. Fry up the bacon, then remove it from the pan and start with the veggies.
Is that butter in there?
Yes, quarter cup.
Quarter cup.
Quarter cup.
And you're going in there with all the bacon.
Yeah, probably a little extra bacon, but can't go wrong with bacon.
I like how much bacon that is compared to how many veggies this is. But we do have the star of the show, salmon.
It's gonna cook down. You don't have to put it all back in.
You're cooking it till it's crispy, you're cooking it till it's just brown.
Cooking it till it looks right.
What looks right?
Al dente, partially cooked.
There you go, folks. Al dente bacon.
I don't know
That's what we're cooking to.
how the Italians cook it. Not quite cooked.
Not crispy, but cooked. Alright, there you go. That's about how done you cook the bacon. Till it starts to get a little brown and crispy on the edges, but not crispy all the way through. We're going to pull that out. Leave the bacon fat and butter in there. And then what do we do with the bacon fat and butter?
Gonna cook all the veggies in it.
All of
Until
that
they're
stuff.
translucent. And then we'll put everything back together with the salmon stock.
This salmon stock, look at that. I know it doesn't look very good, but it smells delicious. And that, 4 cups of it, is gonna go in there once all our veggies are cooked. So stay tuned. We're gonna keep building this thing. onions in the bacon fat. Ooh, celery in the bacon fat. Green onions in the bacon fat. You're getting aggressive, folks. I'm going all in. Garlic.
That's it for now.
And that's it for now. Probably gonna cook that until the onions turn translucent. And then I bet we're gonna put the taters in. But stay tuned. Okay, folks. Onions are getting translucent. Things are starting to cook down a little bit. Truth be told, that was a lot of bacon fat. So we did pull about, I don't know, half cup of bacon fat out. Not a lot. This is not a healthy eating channel, but it's gonna be tasty. So now we're going in with 4 cups of that salmon stock we made in the last video. Again, if you didn't see how we made that, you should go check it out. Doesn't look pretty, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. The secret to any good soup is the base or the stock. And I think this is going to be amazing.
And the potatoes.
And we're going in with the potatoes. And then what? Bring it to a boil? Let it simmer?
Bring it to a boil until the tomatoes are tender.
The tomatoes?
Potatoes.
Some say potatoes, some say tomato. Salt and pepper. All right, we're gonna let that cook. When do we go in with the salmon?
A couple more steps. A couple more steps.
Okay. Couple more steps, folks. She's smelling good though. Okay, see you back here in a few minutes. What are we doing now?
1 tablespoon cornstarch, 2 tablespoons water. Gonna put it in there, thicken up the broth. And then we add the salmon. Turn the heat down just a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Kelsey gets hers.
Kelsey gets her cut. Salmon tax. Sled dog tax.
And chew it. Taste it.
All right, folks, there you go. We're gonna let that cook a little longer, and then we'll be back with a couple more steps.
Already. Salmon is already turning. You should film that, how fast that salmon turns.
I am. So if you want to know how fast salmon cooks, it's been, I don't know, 30 seconds. It's already cooking. For chowder though, we kind of want it to actually start falling apart. So most would call that overcooked, but when you're talking about chowder, it's perfect. All right, folks, it's been a few minutes cooking in the salmon. We're adding the bacon back in. Salmon's not quite falling apart yet, so it's probably still a little raw on the inside. That's okay. It's kind of how we want it right now.
That's about the salmon. The bacon we're gonna add back in. Okay. Bring it back to a boil.
And then what?
And then we add the heavy cream and 2 cups of corn.
Heavy cream and 2 cups of corn. We are almost there. It is smelling so yummy. I can't believe though that we're not going to use all that bacon. Alright folks, it's been about 10 minutes and the salmon is starting to fall apart when it's being stirred, so we are getting close to the final stage, which is going to be some heavy cream and some corn. That's when the real magic happens. So stay with us. We're going to keep stirring here and monitoring, but I think we're close to the final stage. All right, folks, look at that. It is time. See how thick it is? See how the salmon's starting to fall apart? This is when the yummy goodness magic happens. Heavy cream going in. Calls for 2 cups, but again, cook with your heart. You can always add more later. What you thinking, Chef Jill?
The pot is very full.
The reason she's cooking and not me is because if I was cooking, that would be all over the stove by now.
We are gonna add as much cream.
Oh my goodness. Danger,
so that
danger.
it is chowderly.
Oh my. Definitely needed the 2 cups.
It's looking perfect. So we're gonna simmer it until the corn is hot and cooked.
And that's how we'll know when it's
Be
done.
ready.
Sweet.
And if you like the kitchen and you like what you see in the background, the house is for sale. So if you want to move to Alaska, let us know.
For real, folks. We are moving part-time to the Florida Keys, which means we got to sell this place. Check this out. Oh my. Look at that view. Yup. And Jill is a realtor, so even if you don't want to buy our house, if you want to move to Alaska and chase the Alaska dream, you call what number?
907-529-0003 or akhomes.jill.com.
Outstanding. You heard it here first, folks. It's taste testing time. Look at that. Salmon fell apart perfectly. Don't want it disintegrated, but you don't want the original big chunks either. Looks good, smells good. Looks like it's gonna burn my face off though. We got homemade bread my mom made. I'm super excited. First taste, what do you think? Pretty good. Pretty good. All right.
Pretty hot, pretty good.
Thumbs up. Very delicious. How Probably add a little more salt and pepper, but it's amazing. The salmon stock is definitely taking the salmon chowder to a new level. Gonna have some of that in our fridge from now on for sure. And I think the bread's gonna pair perfectly. So until next time, thanks for sticking with us. If you didn't see the episode before this one, that's where we made the salmon stock for the soup. It's a game changer. Guarantee most Alaskans probably haven't made that before. You just throw them carcasses and heads in the river, keep them, make some salmon stock, make some soup with it. It's delicious. Thanks for subscribing. Helps me a lot. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Really good.
Kelsey says bye too.